Well, Gunners are firing. Arsenal is in quite a form. Even though it's just the start of the season, but still, it's for the first time since 2004 and 5 season that Arsenal have won their first 3 league games. Full credit to Arteta, full credit to their new signings, especially Gabriel. Jesus, dude, that guy is playing in his own league. Like in Manchester City, you always sense that this guy has a lot of qualities. But since he has got that freedom, since he has started leading line with Arsenal, he's been unbelievably good. And I think Arteta has been spot on about signing him. And talking about Arteta, it's really good to see how he has been able to implement his ideas about football into this team. And indeed, it took a time, but still, from last season, we started to saw that glimpse. We started to saw that Arteta's dominant Arsenal, and after having successful transfer window, after getting right players for right position, Arsenal is looking quite promising right now. Back before when Arteta took over Arsenal was in also a similar situation in which Manchester United is right now. And when Arteta was appointed as a head coach, the very first interview he gave and the thing which he said was about that to build a right culture around this club. And well, he actually did. He took over authority over the players. He took over authority over those non-negotiable players also, and that was very important. And it might have took 1 or 2 years to show its impact, but still Arsenal from all the way along was really heading into a right direction. And that's something that Man United can take lessons from it, especially Ten Hag. But anyway, talking about Arsenal has been joy to watch this season. That Guardiola influenced football with little Arteta's twist, which is of course a position dominant game, but with a little less aggressive in pressing and giving more emphasis on counter-attacking football, the classic Arsenal's way. And while talking about this season, Arsenal is the only team who have been able to maintain their 100% win record. Right now they are at the top of the Premier League's point table, and also with the total of 9 goals scored in just 3 games with an XG of 1.74 per game. And of course, after including Gabriel Jesus, allowing him to lead Arsenal attack and giving him sort of that freedom which he operates in that false 9 position, Arsenal's attack has been completely transformed. Not only Arsenal attack, as a whole team, Gabriel Jesus have impacted really good because the character he shows, the hunger and desire he shows on the pitch to win the ball back, the way he takes on the players, it's really impacting Arsenal in the way they are moving forward. Basically in Arteta's 4-2-3-1 system, the number 9 has to be very mobile because that position is very demanding in Arteta's system, because he not only has to make those running behinds, well-timed running behinds, he also, in some cases has to switch on to the flanks and also has to pull defenders out of their position to create spaces for the players like Xhaka, who has got that new role which we will later on discuss in this video, and also for a player like Odegaard. And in that position Arteta had before Aubameyang and Lacazette, who we all know is good in making those running behinds, who has got that pace, but they lack in linking up with their players or making 1-2s mostly, and doesn't contribute much on the build-up, and same with the Lacazette. But Gabriel Jesus is a complete upgrade on that position, because he not only has pace but also he drops deep and demands to be on the ball and has a great first touch which allows to make those 1-2s inside the box or in and around the box, and contributes a lot in build-up. So this guy adds another dimension to this Arsenal squad. And Arsenal's main creativity comes down through the middle of the park. So you can just guess that how important is that number 9 role in this system. And basically in this season, Arsenal have played very quick passing football, which have helped them to, keep up the possession as much as possible. And in this role, Gabriel Jesus also has been very influential because the way he has helped team in making those build-up while dropping deep. And that's why his all-round gameplay has been really influential till now. And talking about impactful signing, you just cannot forget Zinchenko, another Man City player who has been very influential. And Arsenal, as I said, basically in Arteta's game, you see that Guardiola's football. And with this season with Zinchenko, Arsenal's gameplay is also getting kind of similar to the way Man City is playing. Zinchenko on paper he's a fullback, but mostly now during the game he drifts into that midfield and plays as an inverted fullback, the same as we discussed in our last video that Cancelo and Kyle Walker has been doing. They drift into the midfield and form a pair with their defensive midfielder. In this position, Zinchenko forms a pair with Thomas Partey. And in this positional change has led to a kind of inventing a new version of Xhaka, where after Zinchenko taking his position,
Xhaka gets the license to play as a number 8 and then he positions himself into those half spaces, and just what Manchester City does, as we talked about it in our last video. And this new role kind of suits a lot to Xhaka because his understanding of the game is really good, because as we discussed earlier, Gabriel Jesus is not a static striker, so he will keep moving here and there to create a spaces for the two number 8s like Odegaard and also the Xhaka, who will kind of occupy now those half spaces after Zinchenko taking his position. And when Gabriel Jesus will do those kind of central areas, I think Xhaka is the man from that midfield who can make those forward runs, who can play some 1-2s really good in the box, and that's why this is gonna add a new option or new attacking option in Arteta's squad. And while doing this, it also allows left centre back Gabriel to operate freely as he gets acres of space to operate, and from which it opens up a lot of passing options. And with current structure, Arsenal is not only getting with wingers like Martinelli and Saka, who both stays as wide as possible, who both are great dribblers on the ball, who likes to cut inside while shooting, that means mostly allowing fullback or number 8s to go wide. But while doing so, as I said, most of the creativity of Arsenal generates in those central areas. So even with the width they have, they are able to maintain that compact shape in those central areas where players are positioned close together, which allows Arsenal to play quick 1-2s and gets a lot of progressive passing options through the lines. And in the middle of the park, Odegaard have been a massive creative force as a number 10, and also at the defense, getting Sablina, who scored a wondrous goal in his last game. Arsenal looks quite comfortable while building out from the back. Ben White, who also has been a great help with this season to play out from the back due to the way he sets himself wider on the right side, kind of forming a back three, but also always positions himself in which he can disuse those horizontal passes out wide whenever there is pressure is applied on those centre backs.
Anyway, some might say that it's too early to judge Arsenal, but still the football they are playing from pre-season, it's really beautiful to watch, and that's the result of Arteta's hard work, and full credit to him. And now if he can play such game with some consistency, especially in the month of October where he have to play Europa League on every Thursday night and a league games on every Sunday night, and that's why I think that month is gonna be really crucial month for them and a real test too. But still, so far everything is going great. And as a neutral, it's really good to see Arsenal getting back and playing that same old attacking style football but with some new twist.
So that's it for today, guys. Also, do let me know your predictions about how far will Arsenal go, on what position they will end up at the end of the season. Do let me know it all in the comments down below. And as usual, I'll meet you soon with another new video. Until that time, just enjoy the game.